Welcome to CloudBolt Quick Tips. My name is Guy and I'm a CloudBolt Solutions engineer, and this is a quick tip on setting expiration dates on your VMs. In CloudBolt, you have the ability to set expiration dates on your VMs, and we have a related rule that actually monitors that expiration date to determine when to decommission your resources. In that way, you can automate the decommissioning of VMs that you no longer need, as well as managing the existence of zombie VMs, which could be driving up cost and making use of resources that you would have need of in other contexts. So the way to set up expiration dates for your different VMs would be to navigate over to your environment. So you click on admin in the menu ribbon, you click on your target environment. In here, you'll click on the add button under the parameters tab, and you're going to search for expiration. This will bring up the parameter, which you can then go ahead and select. You add it to the environment. And with expiration date, you can actually set a constraint, which will essentially be in maximum number of days, essentially saying a VM cannot live longer than this total number of days from the date of creation. You'll notice you can also set a minimum number of days, saying a VM cannot live for a shorter period than, say, for example, 5 days if you set it that way. In my case, I'll set maximum days to 30. You can set it to whatever arbitrary value you want, and then you can save that constraint. And once you navigate over to a blueprint from which you would like to submit an order, assuming that that blueprint is configured, that environment is configured for that blueprint rather, when you click on order and you try to customize your order form, as I'm currently doing, selecting that same target environment long term, here you're going to notice my expiration date, and I can go ahead and set whatever dates within the constraints that I've defined. If I select any dates outside of those values, CloudBolt is actually going to return a message letting me know that it is beyond my expiration dates. Related to that, you have a rule defined within our rules within CloudBolt, which monitors expiration, which you can navigate over to admin, scroll down to orchestration, click on rules. And when this page loads up, you can scroll down and you're going to see an action that, a rule more specifically, that is going to monitor expiration for your resource and is going to enact any number of tasks that you want CloudBolt to do following the expiration. As you can see here, it's named expiration resources. Expired resources rather. It's going to find expired resources, and then it's also going to, in this case, send email about or delete expired resources. So by default, CloudBolt is going to send an email, but once you set a threshold past days expired, essentially what CloudBolt will do is it's going to power off the VM on the date of expiration, and it's going to wait for the number of days defined within this threshold before it actually decommissions it. You can also pair this up with the resource action that we have available to extend the expiration date of your resources, giving your users the ability to request for an extension on these different resources. It gives you a lot more flexibility in defining how your resources get used within your environment and how costs get generated as well. Thank you very much for joining us for another CloudBolt Quick Tip.